How are we doing, boys and girls? Welcome back, adventurers. We're here with Avernum. Earlier today, yes, that was the last stream, we went to the Filth Factory, which was around here, the Filth Factory, yes. And we discovered the source of the cockroach infestation of the Isle of Begale. So the next plan was to come to here, Cooper, and get a ferry over to this island where we've been told someone might be able to help us with the infestation problems. So I guess let's mosey on over there. Ugh. Do you wish to simply avoid them? Yes, I do. Anything, what I've discovered in this game, anything you get the option of avoiding, you might as well just do it, because you don't get any experience. So I want to come to this place. Bam, bam, bam. Buy a ticket from this lady. I will pay for a ticket. She takes your coins and gives you a ticket. Get in the boat at the end of the dock and I'll take you over. The conversation ends. Righto. As promised, Olga's rickety fishing boat is docked here, ready to take you on a treacherous journey to the remote, ruined, no doubt monster-infested city of Knies. Let's go. Olga quickly and efficiently hauls you across the channel to the ruined town of Knies. She says, I keep an eye on Knies. When you want to ride back, go to the end of the middle dock and wait. I'll be along shortly. You enter the ruins of Knies. It was a tidy village of stone buildings on the sea. Then some unknown calamity struck it a century or so ago. The only fully intact building is recent construction, an imposing stone tower at the center of town. Well, alright then. First things first. What the fuck? Lava bats. Charge! Levels. Levels. Fire lizards. You must all die. I do apologize, but you must all die. Kablamo. Let's break down some of these walls. Kablamo. Magical notes are for you. I never gave you those magical notes. I never gave you that scroll. What does blank do? You crack open the book and flip through it. All of the pages in this book are blank. This was all the stuff he picked up on his little solo adventure, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Why? Armor elixir. You could probably do with that. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of shattered walls that we can break down, but I don't understand why we'd want to. I guess first things first is we should level up some of our Medubas. Give you some of that. Let's give you some luck. Fuck it. And what do you want? What do you want? Pre-spells, your maximum there, your maximum there. I'm not sure how much more lore I need. I suppose I could stick a point in lore for you. Do any of these doors give me points for opening? This place is awful as well. Like, really bad. Really bad. Go on then. Smash him down. Oh. A giant salamander. Are they all giant salamanders? They are. Mr. Mage Boy, I would like some icy rain on these fools, please. Very nice. You finish it off. Well done. Well done. What have you got? An emeralds and some money. That is not what I wanted to do. What do you mean you can't reach the target? It's right there. I'll take those. Crumble the walls of this building a little bit more. This place is truly, truly fucked. As you get close to the row of ruined buildings in the southeast corner of town, you smell sulfur. The air becomes hot and caustic. Your eyes burn and water. There is something large and dangerous inside. Okay, I'll do a little save then. Ow. Unstable fire bat. Can we... Oh goodness. Let's try and kill some of these more shitty bastards. Oh! Can you get a haste on us? Which will hopefully give her 2 goes at healing. You're stunned and miss a turn. That is not ideal, is it? Maybe if you step away a little bit. You can see if this does anything. It does. Well done. And you can do it again. Do it again, do it again, do it again now. You make sure to get him healed back up. And you have another option. Marvelous. You're going down. Zerfus the Drake. But not before you kick my ass a little bit, apparently. Oh, come on. Come on, are you joking? There we go. Right, we have an unstable bat over here still. Probably could do with coming up and hitting it. There we go. Very good. Oh, let's give you some more strength, obviously. Point in that, and a point in that. An invulnerability potion. And stone destruction. I guess the question is... Ah, okay. I thought perhaps this building was leading into this tower in the middle. Oh, hello. What's all this then? An ash longbow, boots, bronze shield, a steel breastplate, an energy potion. Goes to you, I believe. Magical notes. Some leather, some stuff, and some more gold. Amazing. I wonder why these are here when we could have just gone in the door, you know? I mean, I'll do it anyway just in case there's a reason. And how about you? No reason? Okay. Nice. Level up. Love it. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. I'm loving it like that. Do I like it? Am I wicked? Yeah. That just leads back around into there, and it's pointless to cast it again. Hello, what's in here? Fuck all. What's that? Marble bust. Oh, and a fishing rod. We can take the jolly nice fishing rod, can't we? Okay. So there is a gate over here that's open. Shall we investigate? I feel like investigation is the name of the game. Someone has erected a dark stone bunker in the middle of this ruin. The walls are about 30 feet high. You look down the passages to the north and east and see lots of shadows and basalt rock. That was my bad. They're just concentric circles of... Huh, weird. This open portcullis is blocked by a thin shimmering energy field. It's delicate and translucent, and it looks like you could walk through it easily. I will walk through it. Nerves on edge, you pass through the barrier. It ripples and parts to let you through. Nothing bad happens, that you can tell. You hear a gentle, soothing chime. A voice coming out of thin air says, "Your approach has been approved. Please proceed in safety. If you give peace, you will receive peace." Okay, someone is peaceful, which is ideal, because I am also exceptionally peaceful. I only kill things where absolutely necessary. I will, however, steal all of your stuff. I'm very sorry. We'll try to decipher it. Oh, we improve on haste. Marvelous. Is that level? That might be level 3 now. The lock is too complicated. It can't be picked. You reach the center of the bunker and find a small cozy house set up with crates and supplies and a long narrow garden. Someone could live out here modestly for some time. The scent of incense hangs in the air. You notice that this lizard wears a small chain around its neck. It stares at you, then it startles you by beginning to speak. "I'm called Faithful. How is it that you can speak?" "I'm a familiar." "What is a familiar?" It speaks in a calm, patient, surprisingly hiss-free voice. "I'm a magical, long-lived, intelligent animal guardian to Purgatos. It takes up most of my time. Oh, and I hiss. Purgatos? My wise and all-powerful master. Is it boring for you?" "Yes, I have a hobby." "What's your hobby?" "I go out and chat with other lizards." "What do you talk about?" "This island has many, many giant lizards on it. I'm not sure why. It makes little sense, but they make good conversation. They know a great deal about the weather and the stone and which stones are best for basking on and where to find the tastiest meat." Okay. Cool. Thanks, Faithful. It's very good to know. While Faithful is around, I can't steal anything else. The sign says Purgatos, Mage. When you start to look at the mage's books, the titles of the books start to warp and fuzz out. You develop a splitting headache. You move away before any other defenses manifest themselves. What does he say? "You're not the first to come." He said something about murder, didn't he? "I know some things." Say something else. Or say something other than an intruder. Okay. A withered old man watches you carefully from his desk as you approach. He has a pair of wands at his belt, in case you cause trouble. You stare at each other awkwardly for a minute. Once you're both sure there isn't about to be a fight, you relax. He scratches his nose thoughtfully and says, "Welcome, person who just broke into my home. I am Purgatos. Why do you live in an abandoned town?" "I prefer to live in seclusion." "Why have you chosen a life of seclusion?" "I'm avoiding the tentacles of the Empire." "Why did you decide to come here?" "The Empire's control is not something I can adjust to, so I had to pick a place far from them. There is few choices. Avernum is too cold for me. This island will do until the inevitable occurs." "What inevitable event do you foresee happening?" The Empire will come here someday and suffocate all free thought. But I know that hearing the complaints of an old man is not the reason you journeyed here. The control of the Empire? The Empire has very strict, very stupid rules for what sorts of magic mages are allowed to perform. I will not allow them to control me. If you had to, you could always evade the Empire in Avernum. One is cruel, the other damp. Neither are good choices. This island will do until the inevitable occurs. What happened to Knies? This city was a magical centre before the Anima came to beguile. Much powerful spellcraft took place here. Then the Anima came, and suddenly our supply shipments started disappearing. The mages abandoned the place, and a bunch of giant lizards moved in. I'm the only person left here. The solitude suits me. I have come seeking assistance. News of you precedes you everywhere you go. I can tell you about Knies or the Anima, if you wish, but I suspect you are most interested in the problem of the cockroaches. Can you teach me anything? No, I just want to say what I must, so that you will go off and be heroes somewhere else. I like this guy. He's like my soul. He's like my soul spirit. Oh, okay. What do you think of the Anima? The ruination of Knies was all their fault. I despise them. Avoid them if at all possible. By the way, they have a huge treasure in their temple somewhere. I hope someone steals it. We might just help ourselves to that treasure. He grins wickedly. You didn't hear that from me. What do you know of the cockroach plague? I do a bit of scrying and ethereal wandering. I know how the monsters are created. There's a small difficulty though. How are they being created? The cockroaches are being made in a huge underground factory, which creates filth for them to grow in and eat before they go out to cause havoc. The filth factory is hidden somewhere on the Isle of Beguile. Therein lies the main difficulty. Where is the filth factory? I have put a good deal of effort into finding out, and I still have no idea. Oh well, that's okay, I know. What difficulty? Recently, someone came to me asking for help destroying the factory. Don't ask for more details, I couldn't give aid then. Now, after a lot of work, I can aid you, as this person requested. I have developed a device which I believe could destroy the factory. However, this would only be useful if the place was found. If you found it, I would make the device a gift to you. You told me of a device you developed to deal with the roach factory. Can I have it? Pergatos hands you a reddish egg-shaped crystal. It's called a phoenix egg, a very rare artifact. Take it to the lowest, most central level of the factory, break it, and run fast. And good luck to you. Thanks, Pergatos. Okay, that's everything we need to do here. Let's get out of here. We could also explore this little island a little bit, right? Or we could immediately get into a fight with some fire lizards. This island is heavily overgrown and the air is steamy and humid. Growls and hisses echo from the shadows ahead, and there is a heavy odour of sulphur. Out here, there are no signs of human settlement. Yeah, but I still want to explore. You reach the northern tip of the island and find a bright sunny clearing dominated by crumbling stone circle. Strange, though. When you enter, you notice that you can hear no animal noises at all. No birds, no animals. The overall effect is quite creepy. Hello, Drake. I suppose I will just start off by having a go at you. get these guys shot down. Actually, you're going to need to walk forward a little bit, aren't you? Put yourself in danger to get yourself out of danger. Makes a lot of sense. Nice. Cool. Right, and that's it here. Nothing else. Very well. Let's get back to the filth factory. This is where you were told to wait to get a ride back to the Isle of Gale. You see a boat far offshore. Stand around and wait for it? Yes. You hang around for an hour. Just when you start to worry, Olga comes by in her boat. She quickly takes you back to Cooper. Marvelous. Thank you, Olga. You're a delight. Hum. Okay, right, so back to the filth factory then. Which is over here. Over here. Oh, it's nighttime. Where was it? Up here. Right, so to get to the lower levels, let's try and remember where we needed to go. It was around here and around here. When he says we need to run fast, I certainly hope it's not super fast. Because I'm not very good at running, and it knows this. Deactivate the conduit, that was a thing, okay. Then I need to get back to my party. No, fuck you. I said I need to get back to my party. And then we need to flee around here. You hear something happen. I just need to get into this door. Good, there we go. Right, there has to be a way for me to get into this central bit. Oh! How did I not see that before? Am I stupid? Apparently. Yes, I will enter it. So down here is the evil laser beams we can't do anything with. That's fine. You stand at the entrance to the main breeding pit, several huge concentric walls of trash and filth. This is the origin of most of the roaches on this island. The hissing coming from within is almost deafening, and the smell is beyond description. The walls of trash, mostly rotting vegetation from the artificial swamps above, are dotted with thousands of small roaches, many as large as the palm of your hand. They scavenge the walls, growing and preparing to leave the factory. This is the core of the factory, the true factory floor. If the roaches are to be destroyed, or if the roaches are to be stopped, this is the place that must be destroyed. You check your pack. The Phoenix X is still there, warm and pulsing with intensely concentrated magical energy. It might be powerful enough to sterilize this pit, but only if you put it in a good location. Okay. Let's give him his level up as well. Let's smash that dex. I see that. Sneaky. What's this? A bronze spear we can probably get rid of. Leather pants we don't need. Steel breastplate we don't need. Marvelous. It was useless. The vibrations from your footsteps carry into the walls of rotting garbage. It alerts a swarm of vile roaches which come pouring out of the walls. They desire variety in their diets. Well, okay then. What do we have? Oh, Jesus Christ, there's a fuck ton of them. Okay. Let's get you over here. Come on, man. They're never ending. You missed. There we go. And we got a statue. Excellent. Energetic herbs. Why are there like nice herbs growing down here? It's disgusting. So there's a way in there. The vibrations from your footsteps carry into the walls of the rotting garbage again. Oh. Okay. Hey. You can do all nearby foes. Quacha. Nice. Finish him off. The little bastard. You just finish him off. And I think you can come up here and do that again. Call the storm again. Cool. There's a sickle, some bricks. That's about everything, right? Yep. Yep. And this just takes us back to the start. Back to the start again. Lonely day at the railway station. You are close to the center of the pit. As you try to get your bearings and keep from retching, more cockroaches pour out of the wall. Do they now? Those guardian ones have to die first. They can poison us, it seems. Cool. Concentric circles of garbage. Just what I like to see. There is a shattered crystal on the pedestal to the south. Among the red shards at its base, you see some peculiar green plates of material. Odd. You'll have to get closer to see what it is. This is one of those power crystals used to power the beam projectors. It broke for some reason and was discarded here. As you inspect it, you notice something else. You see something unusual from the trash mounds at its base, different from the fermenting plant matter you found everywhere else. You look closer and find several huge withered scales, each about a foot long. Interesting. You can take them with you for later inspection. Okay. I received the item Withered Scales. Oh, hello. That, yes indeed. Okay, got some scales. Good. Don't know what they're for, but you reach the exact center of the roach pit, where the new, freshly processed slime bubbles to the surface from pipes below your feet. You smell a strong hint of methane in the air. If the phoenix egg is used here and operates as promised, its flames may well be enough to burn down the roach pit and maybe, with luck, the whole factory. Use it? Yes, use it. You hurl the phoenix egg into the slime. At first, nothing happens. You start to get nervous. You're afraid you wasted the thing and your mission is doomed. Then, as you're about to give up hope and turn back, a column of flame erupts from the pool of filth. The flames race along the trash walls, even igniting the damp, decomposed roots and moss. The hisses of panicked, dying roaches rise from the havoc. The searing fires start to grow and spread towards you. It's definitely time to leave. It is definitely time to leave. Holy shit. That fire is moving fast. Run away! Oh, fuck. Walk 7, try to kill. Make sense? Walk 7. I don't think you're going to be able to hit it from there. Nope. Right, you keep going then. Attaboy. Behind you, the searing quickfire manages to burn through one of the walls of garbage. A wave of heat washes over you as inevitable death follows on your heels. Oh, good. Where do I need to go? Oh, it's only here. Hello, giant cockroach. Goodbye, giant cockroach. Oh, was that that was them taking points of damage. Cockroach takes 1,500 points of magical damage. Fuck me. By contrast, my strongest guy has 140. Amazing. You've run out of the filth factory, flames and searing heat not far behind you. There is a series of explosions. The huge magical machines that run the place are starting to explode. Finally, there is a massive pained grinding noise and a shockwave that throws you all to the ground. With a final series of explosions and a blinding gout of flame, the filth factory collapses. It's all gone. Filthy and covered with ash, you turn away from the ruin. Without constant reinforcements, the Roach's days on the Isle of Begale are numbered. Your mission here is finished. Nice. Right, plague number 2 concluded. You meet Veltin, the merchant again. He seems to have grown ill since you last saw him. Though he looks pale and has a hacking cough, he still enthusiastically tries to sell you something. Yeah, what you got? You ain't got shit. Being a soldier on the Isle of Begale is a miserable experience. Do I need to talk to this guy to, like, say that I've ended it before it registers that I've done it? Maybe. I think it's this guy here. I'm glad visitors still come to Shader. What else do you want here? I have destroyed the source of the roach infestation. You report your deeds to Bernathy, and she smiles. We're safe at last. You've done us a great kindness. She gives you a ring and a heavy pouch of gold coins. I own few things now. This is the best. Wear it proudly. She coughs and shivers. Much remains to be done. Perhaps we of the Empire can start to work with the anima, so they do not need to be crushed. Thank you again, and good luck to you. Is there anything else I can do? Only move on. You have done us a great service. You are also... She shakes her head. You're an invader, an outsider. Anyone can see it. I can't risk dealing with you more than I have to. I'm sorry. You don't even have advice you can give me? Only one thing. Shader is not the only city in Valorim under attack. Sharamik, across the water to the east, needs help too. Go see a mere knight there. He might be able to do business with you. Okay, thanks. Oh, what a dick. They all just like let me deal with all their problems and then they're like, right, well, you know, you're an alien, so get the fuck out. What's the ring though? 10 blessings banned. Armor 4, chance to evade, 10 to blessings and curses, and 5 to healing. Maybe that's one for you. And then you can have that, and that can go in the trash. Right, let's have a quick look at what we need to do still. If you find any evidence of who might be creating the monster plagues on the surface, so maybe that's what those scales are for, we'll go back to Bera to deal with that. The bunker... Sharamik, that's where we have to go next. Portal Fortress, Newfomello. Find Dominique, who is banished to Avernum. Where would Dominique be, I wonder? Beauty for the Dryad. Sometimes can be found far to the east. Okay. Madavi in the Tower of Magi is jealous of Erica's research. If you could read Erica's notes, she would pay to learn what they say. Kill the roaches for Nell in Farport. In Shady, you met a kind healer named Jed. He could save many lives if only he had some grey mold salve. I don't think I have any. I don't know who makes it. Find Munt. Right, okay. I guess the first thing to do, we'll go down to the Southern Lighthouse because I know that we've got the crystal to give her. Was it you? Or it might have been someone in here. Elspeth, here we go. I found your crystal. A spectre stole it, not Nikaros. She takes it gratefully. After a brief inspection to make sure that it's undamaged, she hides it away in a polished wood case. Finally, she gives you a pouch. As promised, this holds one of the best crystals. Safe travels to you, and thank you for your help. Cool, thanks. I received crystal hardiness. Crystal hardiness, eh? What does hardiness do? Gain hardiness. Which does what? Fuck it. You can have it. Increases hardiness by 1. What is hardiness? Is it one of these? Oh, it is. Cool. That's good then. Because that means that can go to 10 now. Good, good. So if we go back on the ferry to Farport, we can then speak to Nell and tell her that we cleared the cockroaches out of her house. Wait, was it Farport or Townsend? Cockroaches for Nell. Farport. Yeah. Hello, Martha. I'd like to buy a ticket. Thank you. Off I go, get on the boat. The grizzled old ferryman takes your ticket and lets you board. The boat ride is quick and uneventful. You arrive in Farport. Cool. Where was... Nell, she was called, wasn't she? It's Orsina. What did you do? Oh, you were the innkeeper. Okay. There's a guard that's watching me. Nell, here we go. I visited your house and cleared out the cockroaches inside. Excellent. I shall return to my home as soon as I can. Thank you. Before I go, though, I want to give you help. I want to give you the sort of help the anima would hate. She gives you 2 crystals. These are powerful artifacts. They will bring you knowledge in a moment. Thank you. So what was they? What was they? Resistance and efficiency. Right, who wants resistance and efficiency? Plus 3% per level resistance to all hostile magical effects. And the other one was it efficiency or magical efficiency? Helps you act more quickly in combats. Must have been magical efficiency, I guess. So, yeah, you can have resistance, that's okay. And our magey boy can have magical efficiency. Very good. That is another quest done. So we've got a few things that we need to do. We're here in Farport. So we do need to kill the wolf riders. We know that. We also know we need to go back to Fort Emergence. Should we go and kill the wolf riders first? You meet a group of soldiers and priests. One of the priests approaches you and says, "Greetings, friends. We're members of the faith called the Anima. We wandered these lands sharing our beliefs. Would you like to hear something?" Sure. And tells us to go to Shader. We've just been. As you work your way through the hills, a band of troglodytes notice you and give chase. As they charge, they shout, "Death to the Empire!" They've clearly mistaken you for Empire troops. They don't give you the time to correct their mistake. Would you like to avoid them? Yes. I found a shielding knife, which is not great. At all, actually. Not great at all. A group of Empire guards patrol this road. When you get close to them, you think that they're about to talk to you. Then, they see that they are approaching a non-human. They walk by you with nothing but a brusque nod. Okay, but what's my... Look, I'm well known. I'm well known. There were several farms here, protected by a circular stone wall. A major Troglo raid, however, has wiped the whole settlement out. All that's left are burned ruins. A few stray farm animals and a lot of graves. Oh dear. It's not ideal, is it? You find a tight cluster of Sharamic farms, protected by both a circular wall and a garrison of Empire troops. They seem secure enough, in fact, to invite you in and try to sell you fresh produce. It's only 10 coins for a bushel of tasty food. I receive fruit and bread. Amazing. There is a group of guards based in Sharamic, patrolling this stretch of road. When you get close to them, they stop and warn you that troglodyte raiders are common along this road. Watch out if you're going up and down this road, keep rested, and keep your weapons handy. Those troglos are barbaric, and they can't even talk, they just snarl and kill. Watch out. Okay. This is an interesting road. Sign says Sharamic West, Porter's Rest South, Golddale Southeast. this place? It's well walled wherever it is. Hey Alan, thank you for the subscription, my friend. Cheers. I appreciate it, buddy. How are you doing? Welcome to the world of Avernum. Look at the graphics. Look at the detail. Oh. Oh, I'm in Norway, mate. So all of the notifications have been disabled. Like, you need to set them up on every device that you stream from. They're not settings based. They're yeah, it's awkward because I don't have any of my different scenes or anything like that, which is a shame. A real shame. Sucks to be me, indeed. You got that right. What is down here? Some food. What the fuck? Ooh. What have we got? Defender, troglodyte Kazi. That guy looks like he might be a spellcaster. So let's push out the big gun, shall we? Nice. Nice, 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 nice. We have just ended the second plague of the game. The first was slimes, the second is cockroaches. And now I'm exploring a new town. A new town. Who have we got? Townswoman, good day. I'll take that. I can't steal anything. Can't steal anything. Playing the Elden Ring DLC. That, I've heard, is very, very difficult. I've heard even the like long-term Elden Ring players have been struggling with it. Ben actually said he's been playing it and he died like 100 times when he first started. On the flip side, I've not even started Elden Ring. But then you know what I'm like. Yeah, I've heard it's good. I've heard it's good. As long as you don't mind dying 100 billion times. Fool. What you will be pleased to hear though, Alan, this game isn't like 20 years old like I normally play. This game's from 2018, it's just an indie game. It's well, I'll tell a lie, it's actually like a remake of a game that was released in like 1999 maybe. So I think the original one was called Exile 3, Ruined World. And then they remade it into Avernum 3. And then they remade it again into Avernum 3 Ruined World. A dark and mysterious woman sits behind the counter, mixing up a potion. The smells are alternately wonderful and nauseating. I'm Zamora, she says in a soft voice. Welcome to my shop. What sort of work do you do here? I make potions of all sorts, wondrous things they are, she smiles, and to taste the brown concoction she's working on. Also, I work with other alchemists. Do you sell recipes? She adds a pinch of powder to a bowl of grey-green mulch. It bubbles. No, I do not, but the products of my knowledge can be yours. Very useful. Tell me if you care to purchase a potion. Yeah, do you do grey mold? Grey mold salve. I'll take it. And I can't steal anything, are you sure? Okay. Okay. Who do we have in here? Innkeeper guard Brick. You meet a heavily whiskered man. He has healthy, virile tufts of hair growing out of his nose, and he smells faintly of horses. I'm Brick. That's what they call me. What profession are you in? He snorts and takes a pull of whiskey. I looked after horses. They're my babies. Your babies? He smiles. I love horses. Then, worried, he hastens to add, in a healthy, natural way. Oh, you're a horse fucker. Horses are helpful. Yeah, nothing better to get quickly from one town to another than a horse. I even have a bunch of them out back, strong and healthy and for sale. I'd like to purchase some horses. So did everyone else. When the monster plagues came, I sold all of my babies for top money. Everyone who could afford to flee north left before Black Crag Fortress was sealed. Black Crag Fortress? A mighty empire fortress at the north end of Avernum. We've been sealed off from the rest of the empire, and Black Crag is the way through. I've even heard rumours our queen is there now. All I know. Please excuse me. He returns to drinking. Yeah, so apparently in the original games there were horses that you could ride around to traverse the world faster. And then weirdly for the remake they got rid of them. But there was a lot of stuff different in the remake, like lockpicking was a thing, so you needed lockpicks, and now you just have a skill. So where is it? This tool use skill, and it combines against all of your people. So I've got 15 in lockpicking already, plus 1, so I think 16. And yeah, a few things like that. Arrows, I think arrows were a thing. Now you just have unlimited arrows, whoever you are. But oh well, never mind. I'm watching you. Right, let's go in here. Who are you? Armor smith. Probably got a ton of shit. I would like to sell you everything in my bag for 1,900 coins. Thank you very much. Who are you? Weaponsmith. All your stuff is going to be shit. Damn them, making games easier. I don't think it's just making it easier, you know, it's like really, really oversimplifying it, but I don't really understand why. Like, it's more effort to take things out, surely. Like, if they're already in the game, it's more effort to remove them than it would be to keep them in. Because then they've got to change all the dialogue for things like the people that sold the horses and stuff like that. There used to be livestock in these stables. They were removed or eaten not long after the troglodyte attacks began. So yeah, this was probably where the horses were sold, but they had to like add in dialogue and remove them from the game. Oh well, never mind. Sucks to be a horse, apparently. And I think before as well, you could steal things when people were in sight, you just had a hit to your reputation because you were obviously a thief. But now, like, if it says steal and there's someone in eyesight, you categorically can't take it. Will not let you. So there's tons of stuff. Where there's a guard in this room, for example, there's nothing I can do about that. So there's all these items that you can't actually do anything with. You're telling me the older is better. Apparently, that's a lot of what I've read, is a lot of people saying that the original is the way to go. But that's okay. That's okay. We don't let it bother us, do we? I think that was everything here. You find some grazing cows. They are skinny beasts bred to stay alive in this harsh environment. You poke them with your finger a few times to make sure that they're real, normal cows. They are. Yeah, no worries, Alan. Catch you later, buddy. Thanks for dropping in. I'll catch you on Monday, if not before, for some D&D. What are you? Fucking bears! Fucking bears, innit? Go on then, hit the bear with your stick. Oh, critical, nice. Good, good, good. What's this? What? Right, Meiji boy, you know what to do. You know what to do. These actually aren't junk. I always do this. You noticed that the hostile unicorns had been grazing on some unusual herbs. That might explain why they attacked you so quickly. You picked some of the plants they left untouched. Oh, I thought it was a tree. It was unicorns. That Duh. Okay. What's this? Wolf Rider Warren. I thought we already been in there, though. And I've definitely already been around here. Okay, let's head back to the coast. I think where there's a bridge... Who are you? No farming country is complete without the loyal, hard-working tinker, travelling from town to repair pots, sell tools, and so on. You meet one of these industrious souls bent under the weight of his goods. Maybe a scroll of sanctification. Thank you. And then what's across there? Where am I? Okay, so that leads to a whole new island, so we'll leave that for the time being. We'll have a wander down here, see if we find anything interesting. Another bridge to another continent. Another bridge to another continent. You see a pack of Asagi hunting nearby. They haven't noticed you yet. You could easily ambush them if you're in the mood to rid Avernum of some dangerous marauders. Yeah. I'm in the mood. Right. Where the fuck are we? Ferry, 10 coins, go to dock. Some entrepreneurial country folk with a large raft have set up a ferry service. They say that they'll take you across for 10 coins. No thank you, I don't want to just yet. You spot a group of ogres wandering around near the coast. Interestingly, though the brutal beasts look quite hungry, they don't move to attack you. Fear of the Empire has cowed them into submission. Why do some people get 13 experience and some people get none? Very confusing. Let's walk up here 7 and get a nice ice rain coming along. Ow. Ow. Ow! I was supposed to shoot you, but never mind. Missed. You dispatch the last of the ogres. You wonder if any of the locals will pay a bounty for ridding them of these violent creatures. Cool. You find a watchtower placed here to look out over the sea. It's empty and rotting, and trash is scattered about. It's been abandoned for at least a few years. Okay. Some sheep are grazing nearby, something, 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 blah, blah, blah. Ah, the town of Bolton, another town. Looks very rural. Chuck the stick on the ground. Right, good. So where did we see a guy wandering around? I think it was here. There you are. You're just a townsman. Is there anyone interesting to talk to? Child, good day. I guess not. Let's try down here first. What's that? The Bolton Inn. Okay, that was a nice little thievery session. This house is owned by a slob. Clothes are littered everywhere, and the floor is in need of an extreme sweeping. Okay. Steal all of that, obviously. dog! And now I can't steal anything because the dog can see me. Curses. Oh, no I can. There we go, I let the dog out. Who let the dog out? Me. Me, me, me. Who are you? Oppenheimer. This is clearly a man who's only comfortable when surrounded by piles of books. He nods. I'm Oppenheimer, a sage. He closes his book as he says it. A cloud of dust rises up, making him cough. What sort of profession are you in? I'm a sage. My specialty in terms of study is items. Can you train me? Oh no. I study history and culture and language, not, fighting things. What can a sage do? Learning, teaching, very lucrative field. It's nice to see adventurers in these parts, by the way. It's nice that our presence is appreciated. I heard about what you did with the slimes. Everyone has. On behalf of Bolton, I thank you. What can a sage do? Oh, okay. You are extremely pointless, Bolton. No, not Bolton. Oppenheimer. You're the armor smith. I'm going to guess everything here is stealing. No, some leather. Not bad. Voster. A massive grim man is working a piece of red-hot steel with firm practiced blows of his hammer. When you approach, he sets the metal in the coals to keep hot and turns to you. I'm Voster the smith. What do you want? What are you working on? He talks slowly and simply. I make weapons. When I'm not bothered, I'm also in charge while the mayor is away. The mayor is away a lot. What do you want? Where is the mayor? He went north to Black Crag Fortress 2 months ago. Haven't heard from him since. Have you had any troubles? Plenty of troubles. Always troubles. The farmers complain to me about a band of ogres to the east, for example. They're wandering around by the river, but I don't have militia to spare to fight them. So there you are. What is Black Crag Fortress? The big Empire outpost at the far end of this continent. The main gateway between Valorim and the rest of the world. Though, if the rumours are true, the Empire sealed it and us off. Why did he go? The Empire has given us no help with all of the monsters. None at all. The mayor went to find out why. Still no word from him, so I don't think it's going well. Those ogres you mentioned, I killed them. Oh, well, that was very good of you. I should pay you. It seems fair. Here. He gets a large sword, still warm from the forge, and hands it to you. This ain't a rich village. That's what I can give you. Hope it helps. Discipline blade. Okay. I'll buy a weapon. Warrior's kilt. Steel shield. Javelins, blah blah blah. No, thank you. Not interested. But what is the discipline blade? 61 to 244 plus 2 to melee weapons, 30% faster recovery. It is good. I wonder if it's good for him. Given it's faster recovery, you don't really use swords a lot. Might give it to him. Then you've got a wave blade already, so we can give you a wave blade. Then that can bagger off. Hi, chef. I don't need to talk to you. Then in here we have Mako. You meet a young priestess. She seems slightly out of place in this grimy inn. She nods when you approach. Greetings, I am Mako of the Anima. It is a rare pleasure to meet travelling warriors in these hard times. Can you teach me any rituals? She blushes. I'm still but a young missionary. I do not have that sort of power. The Isle of Begail is where you should go. It's not often I meet a travelling priest. I'm out spreading the faith of the Anima. It is a path of great wisdom in a dark world. My beliefs sustain me. Our faith is based on the Isle of Begail. We preach of the dangers of magic and the way it puts us in danger and pollutes our soul. Why do you say magic is dangerous? She smiles sadly. Just look around. Magical creatures slay us, forcing us into hiding at every turn. Unless something is done about this, these problems will get worse before they get better. If this intrigues you, my church can be found on the Isle of Begail. Where is the Isle of Begail? I already know. You would like to visit Begail. That is wise. It is a beautiful, recently settled island. My church has worked very hard to improve it, despite many difficulties. Head west to the city of Farport. You can take a ferry over. I hope you go. Okay, thanks, Mako. You're a diamond. Steal all of the inn's provisions, obviously. Right, was that everywhere here? I believe so. Off we go then. Okay, and that connects us back up to there. This was the big bubbling... So there's a little entryway here. Ooh. At the end of this narrow, concealed gully, you find the center of the volcanic activity in the area. It's a massive fumarole, a bubbling caldera of hot mud and sulphurous gas. From a distance, it's quite lovely. You can't really concentrate on the view, however. Your attention is seized by the drake bathing in the mud. It's the biggest such creature you've ever seen. It's 30 feet high and 50 feet from head to tail. It sees you at the same time that you see it. It doesn't seem hostile at the moment, but the mood of one of these mercurial creatures can change at any moment. Attack! The mighty drake is amused that someone would dare to attack it. It growls a few magical words, and aid appears. Ow. Let's get everyone off the fucking mist, for fuck's sake. Oh my god, they're all immune. Of course they are. Fuck. Fuckity fuckity fuck fuck fuck. Fuck. Okay, time to be a bit more strategic. So first things first. Is there any other enemies we can... or like a town we can go in? I thought I saw a town. Like I passed by one. Was it this one? Porter's Retreat, yeah. Let's go in here. Because as we leave, we can give myself Cloak of Curses. And that is one less thing I have to cast whilst I'm in the middle of a battle. There we go, I'll let the cows out. Oh, I think it is literally just these 3 doors leading into the same building. What else do we have? Merchants stopping here must carry a lot of valuable metal ore. It's all kept in here, each crate carefully labelled, and all of it under the constant piercing gaze of an enormous guard. This is a dark time. And I can't steal anything. That's so sad. I love stealing things. It's my favorite thing to do. We have rooms. Hey, Elise. A tall, thin woman tends the bar. She looks you over nervously as you approach. I'm Elise, she says. She's clearly on edge. This is quite a large inn. Thank you. This is the Porter's Retreat. That's where you are, you know. We have a round of beer for 3 coins and a decent room for 5. She looks around nervously as she speaks. Sorry, I've been a bit on edge. Why is this place here? The only safe bed for many miles around. We get a lot of nervous people. Why are you so nervous? There's a bunch of troglodytes living to the north. Yeah, troglodytes. There are still some around, and they're raiding us non-stop. The Porter's Retreat is the only place near here where merchants can be safe. How have you fared against the attacks? She shakes her head. We're well armed, but we hope Sharamik or the Empire does, or someone does something soon. The things are really too tough for us to fight on our own. Has the Empire helped at all? She grimaces. Fat lot of good they've been doing us. Our mighty leaders. Bah! She'd better be careful. That's the sort of talk that landed many people in Avernum. Elise continues to tend the bar. She seems terribly nervous. You laugh in the face of death on a daily basis, yet her constant tension leaves even you on edge. Okay. This woman's dark skin... this woman's skin is dark enough that she could pass for a surface dweller, but you immediately recognize her for what she is, an Avernite. She looks nervous. I'm Jen. We shouldn't talk. Why shouldn't we talk? Right, look, there's a woman on our side. She's collecting info in Sharamik and Lorelei. Goes by the name Sandra. You'll recognize her as an Avernite. Look for her. She can help. Now go away. She stares down into her beer and starts to ignore you. What are you doing up here? I'm Unspecified Services, formerly selling food in Formello. Look, we shouldn't talk. Have you met any other Avernites up here? Even if I had, I wouldn't tell you. Secrecy. Orders. Did you come up here before me? No, I volunteered after you left. My husband stayed home to fight our lizards and keep them under control. Gee, you work for Unspecified Services? That's great, I do too. Nice to meet you. She looks more nervous with every moment you spend talking to her. Yes, Unspecified Services, like you. And again, we really shouldn't be seen talking. She turns away. Okay, Kendrick. You meet a small man hunched over the table making intricate notes on a map with a feather pen. He looks up. I'm Kendrick. I'm a map maker, a useful trade in these parts. All sorts, all scales, but especially maps of the countryside, and I take great pride in my trade. You can purchase a beautiful map of this area, if you need it, only 30 coins. This is one of the few known areas of the whole surface world which hasn't been totally explored. People need new, fresh maps. So the rest of the Empire is well known. Everything the Empire owns is so settled and covered and recovered that Valorim is the only place a decent map maker can go to do interesting work. There's plenty of monsters here, of course, but I just avoid them. I will buy one of your maps. Kendrick happily collects your coins and gives you a map of the desert regions of Valorim. Your world map has been expanded. Marvellous, thank you, Kendrick. So now I have the Carnold province. And it pushes up into this. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Thanks, Kendrick. Cool, well, before I leave, you, Mr. Mage, cast this on us, give us a quick save, then let's go. It's just this little bit I've not explored. What's this hut? As you approach the remote hut, flame spells sear the ground in front of you. As you scurry for cover, you hear a man shout, "Oops, sorry, overreacted. Come up here, quick." Do you? Yeah. You cautiously approach the hut. When you reach the pathway up to its door, you are greeted by a small, scraggly man with a wand. He says, "Sorry, with all the goblins about, I tend to lob spells first and look after. I'm Bullen. Care to come in for a stew?" You enter his hut and find that his stew is repellent. You also notice that the hut is full of alchemical equipment. You ask Bullen about it. He says, "Yeah, I'm doing alchemy stuff out here. Best to work away from towns, just to keep from frying people. None of my experiments are working, I'm afraid, but I do have spare supplies if you're interested." You mention to Bullen that you raided the nearby goblin lair. He seems very grateful. "No wonder I've been pestered so much less lately. That's worth a discount on my supplies, it's the least I can do." Amazing. I'll buy that magical notes off you then. And that will be all. So which one was the Wolf Riders? I feel like I've already done that quest though. Humans go back or die. I've already been in here, right? Yeah. Maybe I just need to turn it in. And if that's the case... let's get a good old save going. And attack this chap again. Christ. I think this might be an enemy that is just a little bit too strong for me just yet. Oh wait. So if I say back away, it walks over to you slowly and somberly. Each step of the massive creature crushes the basalt beneath it. When it's close to you, it speaks little flames coming out of its maw with each word. I am Sturgnos, lord among drakes. I wish to purchase the aid of a few humans. You will do. Some smaller members of my kind have threatened to come here and fall upon me, hoping for the wealth and status such an attack would confer. It chuckles deeply. I feel I could defeat them, but I did not reach this age by being incautious. If you will help ensure my victory, I will reward you. Will you help? Yeah. You agree to help the enormous ancient creature. You have to wait a day before his expected attackers arrive. In the meantime, it stays apart and aloof, making you camp outside its lair and not speaking with you. Eventually, it moves out of its lair, each step making the ground vibrate under your feet. It says, "The enemy approaches, ready yourself." Sure enough, not long after that, a small pack of drakes slithers into the valley, ready for blood. Nice. Just shoot you with an arrow, I guess. You can only cast this spell on enemy. Oh, he's been charmed. Cool. Very well. You can't attack friendly townsfolk. Okay. Does that mean I can't really do anything now? Why can they attack it, but I can't? You just wait your turn, I guess. You can't attack it. Oh, maybe we can do AoE spells. No? Combats don't end until all foes are dead. What the fuck am I supposed to do? How do I uncharm it? Come over here in advance. We've got that, we've got that. Okay, nice. The drake rises, having healed itself of its wounds. It flexes its enormous muscles and, without a word to you, moves over to devour several of the dead drakes. Its undead allies absorb the rest. When the grisly meal is complete, it walks over to you. I thank you for your assistance. You deserve a boon. It moves a large boulder to reveal a suit of plate mail it held underneath, which it gives to you. Our business is done. Go now. You have little choice but to obey. What did I get? A fibrous breastplate. What is it? 5% chance to evade, 15% chance to hit, 12% energy resistance. So it is less energy resistance and hostile effects, but it's less defensive. Maybe you should have it, because it's also a lot lighter. And with it being a lot lighter, it means you can also equip a shield. Yeah, perfect. You can't equip the shield yet, and you have a shield. So I'm not going to give you that. Cool. One shade down. Haste ourselves up. You need to heal him. And give us all a shield. No, don't charm my healer. Fuck. Right, what have you got? I guess we can call beast. I just want to see if doing this now gives me health back, because that'd be really nice if it did. Let's give you some improved intelligence and sword mage 2. It doesn't. Fuck. Spend this turn necking a potion. And you can also... I don't know, what shall I do? Spray acid on the Drake Claude. Right, you have to drink a potion. A good one as well. Don't fucking miss, Jesus Christ. Oh, you're no longer charmed, thank fuck for that. Right, what have you got? Let's... you... Nice. You neck another potion. I'm okay with you doing that. Just get out of the way as much as you can, ideally. You heal up him. Fuck you, dragon. You pull your weapons from the creature's body and search its lair. It was not as wealthy as you had hoped. There's plenty of gold, though, and a beautiful set of plate mail. You take the stuff and leave quickly before any more drakes show up. Did I just receive another fibrous? I think I did. The maximum I can train that to is 10. Oh, okay. Push your strength to max. You're Dexy boy. Your max, your max. Can I start giving him luck? Or start focusing on something else? Makes you much more effective with missile weapons. Better chance to hit and do more damage. Yeah, go on then. And you've leveled up. Do you want priestly spells? Give you improved intelligence and Sword Mage 2. And what that should do is mean you can equip the shield now. And it should mean that you can equip that breastplate. Let's do a little save. Right, what do we need to do? Where was the... So unicorn horns, that was Krisan. That was Shader. Right, we'll go back to Krisan, I guess. Which was down here somewhere, here. Right, Krisan. Mayor Arbuckle wanted me to deal with the wolves. I believe he's in here. Hello, Mayor. You tell the tale of your victory to Mayor Arbuckle. In return, you receive a pouch of gold and a potion, a reward for the value of your aid. You are doing more for us than we expected. I am doing more than you expected. Right, what else do we have? Unicorn Horns is Captain Agorod, who was, I think, in here. Captain Agorod, I'd like to sell you these. Find Munt, Greysold, Vanatai, Beauty, Dominique Sliths, Research Books, Sharamik, The Bunker, Evidence for Bearer. Okay. Right, if we go back to... Because I think I can finish up all the other quests that I've got on that other island now. So if we come up through here... What we should technically be able to do is get the boat across to Shader or Shamaric or wherever the fuck it's called. Where is the... Where's Farport? Or Newport? Or Portport? Am I being a retard? Oh, it's fucking miles away. I went the wrong direction. Oh, it's just because the map stopped. It's here. Unfortunately, you don't have a ticket. Right. And I had... grey mold for Jed in shader. Is that the only one? There was fine Munt as well. Where's Munt? Never mind. Let's go to shader. Yeah, I'll avoid them. Right, where's Jed? Because this place is fucking massive. What's that? Sarah's home, library, trapdoor, hospital, stairway, anima. Oh, we've got to do it manually. That's Sarah. That is just someone's house. That's Grunders. There was another door in here. That's the mayor. Here you are. Hi, Jed. I found some grey mold salve for you. Jed takes the salve eagerly. He smells and tastes it. Yes, this is excellent stuff. Exactly what I need. I can save at least a few more lives with this. He puts the salve away. I'll make sure that people hear of your good deed today. Also, I know another way I can help you. If you find Mina, ask her to train you. She travels from town to town on the Isle and she knows some useful tricks. I need to go. Cool, right. That was that. We can... I'm not sure if I found whatever happened to Munt, but if we go to Cooper, we can talk to her, and then that should clarify things. Which one was Cooper? Hector, Filth Factory, Bavner, Cooper. Okay, back the way we came. Here, I think. No, that's Bavner. This one is Cooper. And this must be Mother blah blah blah. How are things going? What of niece makes you nervous? Why are the guards worried about Avernites? I'm not from Avernum. I have another question. Is this your temple? How do you decide how to guide this town's inhabitants? Do you need help? I'm afraid so. I was once aided by a man named Munt, nervous fellow but a good assistant. Then one day I woke up and he was gone. Did mention he wanted to travel northeast. I wonder if he fled the Isle. Okay, so he's probably left the island. Fine. Fine. we'll find him at a later date, I would imagine. Oh, what? Come on. I don't think I'm going to get any experience from fucking giant spiders. If my healer can bow and arrow you to death, then probably don't start. This was the wrong town. Right, if I come back to the port town. So we've got a few things to do now, but priority really is going back into Avernum. Gimme ticket. Gimme ticket. What are the tickets for? Ticket to where? I'll buy a ticket. Get on the boat. Okay. Here we go. Right, so if I head that way, I'm pretty sure there's a shortcut down through there. Here it is. We'll head back into Avernum. So first things first, let's go tell... Let's go tell this guy about our adventures. You tell Anaximander of the fiery destruction of the roach pits. He nods. Well done. Even if they did not threaten us, I would support their destruction on general principles. Continue to explore the surface. As always, if you find evidence of who might be responsible, take it to bearer. Anaximander is relieved to see you. Listen, he says. There have been some strange murders up by New Formello. I've sent Agent Flanagan up there, but I think that you should go and help him. Come in and speak with me so I can tell you more. Anaximander greets you. He's furious. There's been the theft. He spits. Right in the middle of Fort Emergence, a band of bandits managed to get in and steal the orb of Thralni right out from under our noses. You should go speak with Levy. We really need to get it back. It's an invaluable artifact. He was the caretaker, and he may have an idea of what happened to it. You describe the rune found in the alien slime's lair, mentioning how the symbol of Erica. This concerns us greatly. Erica is our greatest archmage, and her hatred for the Empire is absolute. The possibility that she may be responsible for the ravaging of the surface is both unsettling and plausible. You should go and speak to her. She lives at the north end of Upper Avernum, far north of Gikra. See what she has to say about this. You have done well. You should go to the Portal Fortress, and from there to the Tower of Magi to receive a reward. Once down there, see X and Solberg, and one of them will give you magical training. Anaximander says, by the way, we have something for you. Time is of the essence, and you have long distances to travel. He hands you a polished crystal orb wrapped in a sheet of velvet. Using this when outdoors will return you to Fort Emergence. Hopefully it will save you some time. Certain of our agents report that there is a way on the surface due north of Fort Emergence to teleport to different cities in Valorim. Investigate settlements in that area. Between that and the orb, you will be able to travel anywhere quickly. As you put on the amulet, he says, oh, I almost forgot. The range of the amulet is far, but not infinite. If you get too far away, it may not work. Don't worry about that, though. I'm sure it won't be a problem. I receive a recall crystal. Oh my goodness. Let's make sure that he can cast spells. Perfect. Do you think Erica is responsible for the creature plagues? Honestly, I'm not sure. Her hatred of the Empire knows no bounds, and because of a curse they once laid on her, she can never return to the surface. The best way to see is to make contact with her. Her tower is to the north, you should drop by. I heard there was a murder in Newfoundland. He looks at the door to make sure no one's eavesdropping. It is worse. There has been a mysterious and bizarre series of murders in Newfoundland. In the caves to the far northwest. I've sent Flanagan to investigate, but somehow I feel that is not sufficient. You should go there and speak with him. Is Flanagan incompetent? No, he is skilled enough, but strange magic is involved. I'd prefer you to go up and investigate as well. The timing of the events is suspicious. Somehow, I think you may find things relevant to your quest. Tell me more about the theft of the Orb of Thralni. Recently, heavens only knows how, some thieves broke in and stole the Orb of Thralni, one of Avernum's most valuable and powerful magical artifacts. Perhaps if you have time, you could investigate. Speak with Levi to the east. He was caretaker of the orb. Right, let's go speak with Levi. There was once a large, heavily reinforced iron door in the south wall. Someone has recently blasted it cleanly off its hinges. You find a splintered and broken pedestal. The scraps of shredded velvet pillow are still on top of it. Whatever valuable item was kept here, it's gone now. I'll take the pillow. And I might as well break down these walls. Tell me about the Orb of Thralni. He looks ill. I was entrusted with the guardianship of Thralni's sphere, then it was stolen. How was the orb stolen? There was an explosion in the middle of the night. We went to the orb's vault and found it ravaged and empty. There was no way anyone could have snuck in. We think the thieves teleported in. Any idea how they could have teleported out? In and out? No. But it's the only way they could have entered. Fortunately, Celes, Avernum's best teleportation expert, came here to investigate. And she agreed with my guess. She said that anyone interested in tracking the thieves should go see her. Where is she? She lives at the Portal Keep. She might help you recover the orb. Okay. Can I have my daily allowance? Thank you very much. Have my achievements merited a reward? For squishing those roaches, you get something. He hauls out a breastplate, dusts it off, and hands it to you. Thanks. Blessed breastplate. What does that do? 34% armor. Wow. You might as well have it then. And we also needed to check in with someone beginning with B. I can't remember. Bera, that was it. I have ended one of the monster plagues on the surface. I may have evidence for you. You show Bera the odd scales you found in the cockroach lair. This is pathetically obvious. These are dragon scales. Where did you get them? You tell him and he looks alarmed. Signs of dragons there, in the middle of one of the monster infestations. You should tell Anaximander of this immediately. Okay. Hey, Anaximander, I'm back. You tell Anaximander of the dragon scales you discovered in the cockroach pit. He looks disturbed. 2 of the 3 dragons still living in Avernum, Koth and Sulfurus, recently disappeared. They both have the power necessary to create the monsters. They were attacked and enslaved by the Empire during the Empire War. They despised the Empire and would gladly destroy it. If you ever see the dragons, you should ask them about this carefully. Okay. Might the 3 great dragons be responsible for the surface plagues? Koth, Atheron and Sulphurus have every reason to hate the Empire. The Empire has slain most of the world's dragons. Revenge is a reasonable desire. The 3 dragons have left Avernum for the surface. They may be up there somewhere. You should seek them, and, if you find them, ask them what they know. Okay. So what did I have? We're going to go to New Formello for some murders. We're going to go to Portal Keep to speak to somebody. Who was it? Someone in Portal Keep definitely wanted something. Oh yeah, someone was going to buy magical books. Wait, was it this guy? Apparently not. Was it someone in here? Come in, Walner. I found notes of a magical nature. Okay, and then we'll go find Sellies. Do you know anything about what happened to the Orb of Thralni? I don't know who stole it or why, but I do know where they went. You see, any teleportation up here affects the portal, and I can cast spells to tell who blipped where and why, and adjust the portal to compensate. Thus, I can help you find the thieves. I detected a teleportation out of Fort Emergence, and I was able to magically tell where the thieves went to. If you use the portal now, you will end up near where the thieves are. You'll have to find your own way back, however. Any advice how to do that? Not really, you're the adventurer. Though maybe you might start by hijacking their portal. Okay, in we go. Step in. You stumble dizzily away from the platform. You look for a portal back and find nothing. You have no idea where you are and you're trapped here. You hear arguing and noisy eating coming from the east and the west. Whoever stole the Orb of Thralni, some of those miscreants are nearby. You might be able to slip by without being noticed with care. Even without being noticed, I'm obviously going to beat the shit out of everybody. Okay, a mirror, some salt, an energy potion, a sword and a vest. did say they were arguing, didn't it? What they've been arguing about. You're not all friends here. Hello, rogue warrior. Fuck my life. So, just to be clear, the Orb of Thralni isn't here. Correct? Right, let's go find out where we are. No map exists of this area. Fucking marvelous. You stare out at an unpleasantly familiar sight. You're back in Avernum. You don't see any towns or settlements, but you know these trees and mushrooms all too well. You don't know whether you're in Upper Avernum or Original Avernum, far below. Although you don't see any towns from your vantage point, there is a crude trail heading off to the west. It soon fades out, but that seems as good a direction to search for the Orb of Thralni as any. Through the mists, you can see patrols of cultists wandering the woods. With care, you might be able to slip past. The thieves of the orb must know that you've arrived. A bunch of rogues are lying in wait for you. They step out of the shadows. Ugh, fucking moth. Fuck off. Fuck off. They step out of the shadows with weapons drawn, ready to intercept you. Brum, 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 brum. You search the bodies trying to find some sign of who they are or where they're from. Each has a symbol painted on the chest of his armor, a gold square with several objects inside it. A crown, a sword, a potion, a wand. Unusual. They're everywhere. They're truly, truly everywhere. Cool, cool, cool. Oh. Oh. I'm just further north of the map. What is that, a rogue mage and a cultist? A rogue mage and a cultist? Oh my. Not that it's going to do you much good, I'm afraid. There are so many of them. Why can't you all just die? Nice. Righto. Shall we proceed with wherever the fuck I'm supposed to be going now? Watch out. Come on, this is getting ridiculous. Oh There is getting like more and more of them, I'm sure of it. Hey. Okay. Now entering the subterranean dock. But you know what? That's going to do it for tonight, I think. 2.5 hours. Yeah. Save the game. All the Thralni theft. Can't do exclamation marks, keep forgetting. Tick. Right. Thank you for watching, everyone. There might be a stream tomorrow, depending on what time I get home. We'll see. If there is, we will continue with our adventures in Upper Avernum, finding the Orb of Thralni and finding out about these murders in New Formello. Before we presumably move on to whatever plague number 3 is. I'm thinking it's the troglodytes, since they've been mentioned quite a lot in that desert area. So we'll see. Thank you for sticking around. I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.